is the emotion that a Volkswagen evokes.
Right.
Once you're behind the wheel of a Volkswagen, you become an enthusiast.
The Volkswagen Virtus has been one of the most anticipated sedans of 2022, and it's been finally launched today. We are in conversation about the Virtus and Volkswagen with Mr. Ashish Gupta, the brand head of Volkswagen Cars India. Ashish, congratulations on the new car. And first question I think everybody has, pricing and variants.
Okay, I think, interesting question to start with, Ishan. I think variants, we have positioned our cars on two different line structures. The first is the dynamic line with the 1-liter TSI engine. So we start with the comfort line with a manual transmission, 6-speed manual transmission, offering in that fully loaded also again with a lot of standard features like eight speakers as standard, LEDs as standard with 16-inch wheels as well. The comfort line starts at 11.21. Right, then we go up to the Highline, where we have two offerings with the Highline manual and the Highline automatic. The Highline manual with a 6-speed and a 1-liter TSI engine, the automatic with a 6-speed torque converter. Then we move to the top line, fully loaded with all the features, again with the manual and automatic offering. And on the performance line with the 1.5-liter TSI Evo engine and the 7-speed DSG, fully differentiated GT Plus offering, topping up at 17.91 lakhs.
That's interesting. So the performance line will only be available as an automatic,
To
not
start
as a
with,
manual.
yes. As of now, yes.
So what is the logic behind that? Do you see more people picking the automatic with the 1.5?
Yeah, I think this is the learning that we had with the Taigun launch, where we, if you remember, we had the 1.5 with the manual offering as well. The take rate on that car was not very great, and the customers definitely wanted more feature-laden GT manual as well. So that is something which I would like to take as a feedback, and as a part of our model care for the Virtus, fingers crossed, we will have a fully loaded GT manual as well very soon.
And in the GT line compared to the other lines, what are the differences? Is it only visual or is it also on the interiors?
So interiors, of course, are again differentiated. The interior layout or the interior color scheme is different. You have different inserts on the in the dash panel. The seats are black seats with black ventilated seats for that matter, with red stitching. So these are the more visual aspects that you can see with aluminum pedals. All the GT, all the the bells and whistles of a
sporty
GT.
touches to
Yeah,
it.
the sporty touches.
So like the Taigun, again in the Virtus, the focus will be on the 1-liter. Do you think that's more value for customers?
Yeah, I think it is so, because the 1.5-liter, although the initial response to the 1.5-liter has been very strong, almost 40% of our pre-bookings are actually for the 1.5-liter, which is natural when you launch a car, and especially from a brand like us, which is positioned as a premium brand. And I think this at least will stabilize at around 25 to 30% in the long run. But the 1-liter, from a customer point of view, is more competitive with existing offerings in the segment, and that is where the meat of the volume will sit.
And of course, safety has been one of the hallmarks, safety and build quality of Volkswagen products. We see the same thing with the Virtus?
Yes, definitely. That's a no compromise thing for us. Safety is inbuilt in every Volkswagen you buy. So the Virtus also comes equipped with over 40 features with up to 6 airbags.
And one of the big things that you've undertaken over the past few years is changes to your service network, improving the ownership experience. You offer some fantastic packages with the Taigun service packages. Similar things will also be there for the Virtus?
Yeah, definitely. I think the service value packages that we introduced with the Taigun have been a big hit. At the time of new car buying, the take rate of the service value packages is up to 40 to 45% of the customers are actually buying the service value packages because they are a value for money proposition. For example, on the Taigun, the service value pack for 4 years starts at only 25,000 rupees. That's hardly 6,000 rupees of maintenance cost a year. So this has really helped customers to actually have a proof point of the improvements that we have brought in our cost of ownership. And this same thing will continue on the Virtus as well.
With the MQB platform, both with the Taigun and the Virtus, what I have seen is it's fantastic to drive. It rides very well. It feels solidly built. Are customers giving you similar feedback, or has been any feedback from customers on the platform?
No, I think the driving dynamics of the car have been universally accepted. In terms of build quality, customers are truly appreciating the kind of safety and the kind of confidence, not only in terms of driving, but also in terms of the whole look and feel of the car that the car provides. So it is seen as a quintessential Volkswagen, which the customers have come to expect from us, and we have to maintain that image.
And with the 1.5, you have one of the most powerful sedans in that segment. So you're expecting a lot of enthusiast customers to pick up that engine?
Ishan, it's very difficult to define who is an enthusiast these days. Huh? I would like to believe, and I have seen this, that people who are called so-called normal people also, when they get behind the wheels of a car, become enthusiasts. That is the emotion that a Volkswagen evokes.
Right.
Once you are behind the wheel of a Volkswagen, you become an enthusiast.
And lastly, no word on the Polo or anything significant yet. Talking of enthusiasts,
Yeah.
because that was a car that was very popular with enthusiasts.
Definitely. The Polo has been a brand-defining car for us in the country. And also, I would like to believe it defined the premium hatchback segment in the country as well. So, it is a universally loved car. Even if you see a 12-year-old Polo, it still looks fresh, But what I would like to believe is that the more than 400,000 customers who have bought the Polo and the Vento from us in the last 10 years are the customers now who have a chance to upgrade within the brand, from a PQ25 platform to a new generation of platform which is more feature rich, which has better driving dynamics, more torsional rigidity. So it's a natural progression for these customers who have been with the brand for a long time.
Well, thank you, Ashish, and congratulations once again.
Thank you so much, Ishan.